10th grade when I started to become curious. Who's Anne Frank? What's she all about? Why is she such an iconic figure from the Holocaust? And I had a quiet Shabbat afternoon at my cousin's house. The book was on the shelf. I picked it up and I read it. And from then on, I was a changed person. As I mentioned, I also loved to write when I was a kid. I'd have a notebook and I'd write little anecdotes about life, like who I was friends with, what we played, and that boys were stupid. Here and there, but I didn't really like to write so often. But once I read Anne Frank's diary, I started writing all the time. Once I got home, I took out an old notebook, I started writing down things about my life, and as the years went on, these journals, I didn't call them diaries because that was too girly. I wanted to be a little more mature, right? They piled up, and before I knew it, I really considered myself a writer. I still consider myself a writer, but now I like to take my writing more to a public forum. I have a blog. I like to write for Times of Israel as well. And I consider myself very blessed and lucky to have this talent. But at the same time, being a good writer comes with this catch-22. The good part is I know how to express myself well. I'm very in tune with what I think and what I feel. I know how to put it into words. The downside to that is that because I'm so used to thinking through my thoughts critically and over time, I'm not so good at expressing myself in the moment. And it's something that I think is very useful and something I want to be better at. So I'll give you an example of a time when I really wished I'd spoken up. It was in high school, and I really wanted to be in the advanced English class. I like to write, I like to read, so why not do it? I get college credit. I wrote a letter saying why I wanted to be in the class, and I was pretty sure I would get in. Of course, the year before, the teacher would want to bump me up to 11th grade English, so why wouldn't I get in? Well, I didn't get in, and I didn't know what to do. I knew inside I really wanted to say something. I wanted to go to the administration and say, look, give me a chance. I'll show you I can do this. But I couldn't do it. I just didn't know how I was going to say the right thing. Would I come off, kind of brazen? Would I come off not having enough confidence? I didn't know how I would come up to them, and I got nervous, and that was it. So it's something that I always thought, well, maybe over time I can get better at. It's something other people notice too, because as I made new friends in life,